You're out here like soft spoken.
We got some stuff to talk about.
A little timid today?
No, we got
you
some.
A little hurt?
I think we got some. We got
a little bag.
We got
some. Man, timid?
Is he a little timid? I just gotta know.
What do you mean timid?
What do you mean? What do I mean? You don't know.
Don't call a man timid.
My name's not Webster. All right. I can't give you the exact definition.
Ooh. Yo, that's crazy how corny that was.
It was very corny.
That's wild. That's wild.
I'm so sorry.
That's wild.
I'm so sorry. But with that, welcome to Fast Breaks. What? I'm sorry. What?
No bitch from New York.
He's from Long Island.
That's just KP. That's just trying to leave. But welcome to Fast Breaks, presented by the Soapbox. I'm your moderator, Andre O'Shea. You can follow me on IG at KingAndre007. You can also follow our entire page on IG at the Soapbox SB. On my left, we got Allan Louis.
Yo, it's your boy Allan Louis from IG on _.
Yo, on my left, we got Allan Louis. Yo, it's your boy Allan Louis.
Allan Louis.
That's right. That's right.
It's because it's a young king.
That's a young king. Pay him in gold.
All right. Well,
hello.
Nobody said on my left.
Straight ahead, we got Josh Darien.
They're listening to us.
Yo.
Need to know where we at.
Facts. Stop throwing my government around.
Is there what like you're gonna be connected?
You're not
to
gonna
this.
be throwing my government.
You're gonna
around
be connected
like
to this. Like you realize that, right? Like when you promote this, your name comes up. You realize that, right? In fact, if I go on Instagram right now,
I can have two different entities. All right.
What?
I can have myself on the daily, and I can have myself for the show. That doesn't have to mix. Don't get your wires tangled.
My wires tangled?
That's advice to all the young kings out there. Don't get your wires tangled.
Oh, you really changed your name on Instagram?
There's a fact. That's a fact.
What are these pictures?
Keep up with me. What are those pictures? You would know if you liked them and supported your fellow man.
I do like them. I generally like them.
Yeah, all right. Anyway,
right.
My name is No Man. Low-key underscore JD is the title.
You got it, bro.
That's all you need to know.
What else?
What's so funny? What's so funny? What's so funny?
This is the best picture. I love it. You should just...
Which one?
That should be our new profile. The one on the far right. That should be our new profile.
With my do-rag on? With the do-rag on?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because you know what? Silky on.
You know what?
Keep that hair fresh. So fresh and so clean. That should be the theme song.
Is it? Should it? No.
All right, well. Andre, 3000. I tried.
Big year?
Who you?
I am Paul.
Why are you so soft-spoken?
We got some stuff to talk about.
Why are you so timid? He's in his bag right now.
We got some stuff to talk about today.
He's in his bag.
We have some stuff to talk about today. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Yo, so what are we going to talk about?
So today
I'm looking at my Instagram, guy.
I'm not looking at your Instagram. All right.
You looked at it for that long, and I still didn't get a notification that I got a like.
You never will.
That's crazy.
And you never will.
That's crazy. Show me the picture.
So today, on today's episode of Fast Breaks, we're going to be talking about a few things. Obviously, the biggest thing we're going to be talking about today, the Knicks, this trade, Kristaps Porzingis, the whole thing.
The Clippers. What seed are the Clippers right now? What seed are the Clippers right now?
This is the only time I want to talk about the Knicks. We talk about the Knicks every episode, but this is the time I do.
We do talk about them every. You know, I don't even know if I want them to shout us out. Like, should we ask them to have any kind of connection to us? Zero? Nah.
We got some stuff to talk about.
They gotta get roasted. And of course, we're also going to be talking about Anthony Davis. You know, he requested a trade from the Pelicans. If they deal him, they're going to be dealing him the next 4 days. So that's well, trade deadline's in 4 days.
GM?
I said if they hold on. I said if they trade him.
No, you said they're going to.
I said if they trade him.
No, you said they're gonna trade him.
You have some inside information. You have some inside information.
I'm sorry. If they do trade him, let me throw that big if. If they do trade him, they're gonna be trading him in the next 4 days. And there's a number of destinations he could go to. He could very well stay in New Orleans, but if he does get traded, it'll be very, very soon.
We recorded this on Super Bowl Sunday, by the way. Go everybody but the Patriots.
Facts. And lastly, we're going to be talking about the All-Star game, All-Star weekend coming up. I wanted to talk about a little bit of our who got snubbed from these selections, who's playing, what we expect. Rudy Gobert was in his bag. But
I want to talk about some things as well.
What do you want to talk about?
All right.
First,
I want to talk about
Tobias Harris.
Nah. I'm not trying to talk about Tobias Harris. I actually was trying to talk about, like, Anthony Davis, but, like, not just that he requested a trade, but that he got fined, and then, like,
Well, that's part of Anthony
other
Davis.
examples of tampering.
Well,
and then I also want to talk about DeMarcus Cousins.
What?
Yes.
For what?
Because he's just been ODing. And, like, I've been seeing some things on the Warriors, and I need some explanations.
Such as? Well, you know,
the Warriors again.
Of them getting away with things.
Of all the episodes, bro, we gotta.
I just want to talk about
temp.
Now I want to talk about the Warriors.
Now you want to,
because they're dunking on people and pushing refs around and not getting texts.
When was this?
Screaming in people's faces.
Well,
you're talking about Steph screaming in somebody's face last night?
Why is he getting away with it?
Because you don't like Draymond.
No, who likes Draymond?
And he shoots like he has a backpack
I
on.
just I
No.
like Draymond.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, he is. I give him that. He is.
Above average.
How come he didn't get
Above
fined?
average.
How come he didn't get fined when he was calling KD in the
Parking lot?
You can't prove that.
Because that was the
What do you mean?
Wait,
Check
wait,
the phone
wait,
records.
Wait. That was the off season.
That's some BS.
That was the off
What do
season.
you mean it's the off season? So now we're outside of legal
Players can
jurisdiction.
talk to players. That's
Yeah.
not a problem. Players
Yeah.
can talk to players.
It's the off season.
Front office can't do that.
Well, that was the off season. They won the championship. The Cavs just won the championship. It's the off season.
So you think they don't care? Like it's
They
just
can't do anything in the off season.
BS.
So players
That's the way
can't
it
talk
works,
to other
bro.
teams in the off season.
I just think like his fine, Anthony Davis's fine, is ludicrous. It's not ludicrous. It's just it's
not.
it's outrageous. It's too much.
It goes directly against the CBA. Like,
But it's too much money.
not for him.
$50,000.
Not for him. Bro,
Everybody
that's
says
like,
not for him, but like
it's true.
yeah, it's still hurting his pocket.
That's true.
Barely.
Not like that's probably more than it's probably more than we recognize. Like he might have a net worth of $1 million something.
We know this man is like, we know his exact contract. We know his exact contract. You could literally count his pockets if you want to.
Listen, y'all are
That's
supposed
true.
to be hyping up Anthony Davis if you want him to come to the Knicks.
I do want him to come to the Knicks.
So-
It's not happening.
I
don't
never
see,
said
'cause they
it.
have to trade for
All right,
him.
let's talk. We got some stuff to talk.
So let's start off with the Knicks. All right, let's talk about the Knicks. Let's talk about this trade. I wrote 2 articles now about it. I really selfless plug.
You didn't even plug it yet.
I didn't even plug.
Where can we find this?
You can find this plug on doublegsports.com. Look up
Facts.
basketball. Look up the Knicks. You can even just look up my name, Andre Auger. Come right up.
Because he has a cult like that. Look, Google me.
You can Google me right now. That's the first thing that comes up.
Wait.
Check mark on Twitter.
I'm pretty sure.
Google it right now.
What?
Huh?
Wait, you have a check mark on Twitter?
I don't know about. I don't have a Twitter.
So then who are you?
Yeah,
If you
first
don't
thing
have
that
a
comes
Twitter,
up.
then who
Out
are
there at
you?
Double G Sports.
Oh, look at that.
Google me. Y'all can Google me.
That's kind of crazy.
You know who it is?
We don't want to Google it.
But yeah, so here's what happened, just if you haven't heard yet. So essentially, the New York Knicks facilitated a trade with the Dallas Mavericks. They sent over the following players: Kristaps Porzingis, Tim Hardaway Jr., Courtney Lee, and Trey Burke in exchange for DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah. Yo.
You're a Clippers fan.
It
DeAndre
doesn't matter.
Jordan,
Wait,
Wes
I was gonna
Matthews,
say- Yo, man.
Dennis Smith Jr. You can talk in 2 seconds. Let me just lay the groundwork and the foundation.
DeAndre Jordan.
Let me lay the groundwork.
Wait,
You got it.
Wait. The Knicks are playing right now.
Yeah, they are.
No, I think they need
And
to
DeAndre Jordan.
It's over for one.
Memphis.
And they also
We got some
If
stuff
y'all
to
was
talk
in the
about.
studio to see, in the studio.
Yeah.
If y'all wasn't here to see
the
Paul's
studio.
face-
Yeah, that's right. The studio. That's right.
That's the funniest thing I've heard on this podcast.
You ain't gonna lie. You ain't gonna lie to kick it.
All right, let's go.
Correct.
Continue.
You were saying something.
What
No,
were
I
you
was
saying?
saying
Oh,
if y'all
okay.
wasn't here.
And they also got 2 future draft picks. A lot of people are calling this the dumbest trade that the Knicks have ever done. Some people are saying this is the smartest thing because now we can theoretically sign 2 players. What do y'all think?
What does Paul think first? That's yours, the one I've been waiting.
The truest Knicks fan in this entire
Wait, what?
podcast.
You heard what he said? You heard what he said? You heard what he said? Wait,
How do you call
blame
someone
him.
else a true
Blame
Knicks fan
him.
and
Blame him.
you're supposed to be a Knicks fan? You're a fake fan.
I'm not
And you're a,
fan.
a Celtics fan. And you're an OKC fan. You don't even know what you are.
I know exactly what
You
I
have
am.
teams from multiple divisions.
All coast.
All
Every
coasts.
Not every.
Ivory Coast. Team. I mean, tight.
Who plays on the high?
No, I'm just saying because y'all were gonna say that every time I say anything. Anytime I say next, what's his name? Royal Ivy. Don't forget about him.
Oh, that's the assistant coach, right?
Facts.
Nah, he used to play on the Thunder too, actually.
Oh yeah, he did.
But
That's why
he's coaching right now. I think
Is he?
He's an assistant coach.
Good for him. Anyway,
he wears a bow tie.
and the reason I said it is anytime I say anything about the Knicks, you say you're a Thunder fan in that voice. So
And a Celtics fan.
I'm not a Celtics fan.
You said last week you were.
I said it was a 3-year period in my life that has been over.
Your contract up with them or something?
Yep. They didn't re-sign me. I had to bounce.
Not even that old.
Crazy.
3 years of your life is a long time compared to how old you are.
That is true.
So you're pretty much a Celtics fan.
What?
And also a Knicks fan. And also a
Yeah, while
How could you have been a fan of all these teams? How long have you been watching basketball?
my whole life.
Since you came out of the womb?
I mean, obviously not, but like probably around that time. Because my brothers watched it.
Which team were you a fan of first?
Which team? So my brothers were Chicago Bulls fans. So technically, I was a Chicago Bulls fan first.
Wait a second. Oh my God!
This man has been a fan of every major league team in the. Yo.
This man is worse than Drake. Oh my gosh!
He has a Bulls.
Wait,
snapback,
I said my brothers.
a Knicks jersey.
Wait. Question. Your brothers were Bulls fans.
Yes.
Now they're Warriors fans.
No. One of my brothers is a Warriors fan. I got a lot of brothers.
Your brothers are clout chasers.
What?
I just gotta say.
You can't be calling out
sorry.
my family like
I'm
that.
sorry.
We
I'm
gotta
sorry.
fight now.
Bulls
we gotta fight
fan?
now.
In like '98, Bulls fan. That's because of Michael Jordan and the Knicks were so nice at that time. The Knicks were elite at that time.
It's a fact.
What is going on? It runs in the family.
What's going on with your family?
It runs in
What's
the
going on
family.
with your family?
Oh my God!
Your family is. They're just basketball bandwagoners.
That's, I'm just gonna need to chill right there. I'm gonna need to chill right there.
You had some explaining to do.
I ain't got no explaining to do. I've said what I said.
And where did Kobe come into the picture?
Word.
Like, the Bulls, the Knicks, the Celtics, the Thunder, and then all of a sudden he came and loved Kobe as well.
No, I've always loved Kobe.
So you were a Lakers fan.
I was never a Lakers fan. I'm like, I believe.
All right. Okay, I'll take that.
So anyway, the Knicks.
Tell them how you feel.
Let's hear it,
Lay it
Paul.
all out, Paul.
You got a lot of emotions building up there, big fella.
We better get KD and Kyrie.
That's a fact.
Not Jimmy Butler and KD. Not Kemba Walker
Is there
and
a lot of
KD.
questions I was gonna ask you over here?
Not Kemba Walker and KD. Not Clay and Kyrie and KD. Both or else is a failure. I don't understand how anybody.
This man's gripping the mic, like in his
Yeah,
whole hand.
yeah,
Like nobody else is allowed to talk right now.
No, I don't
Bars.
understand how people could be so okay with losing. I saw KP's face, Kristaps Porzingis' face on the bench, and like every game pretty much. This man looks out of it. He looks displeased. Like he was just like he was smiling every now and then, but it's like he wasn't really into the game. You know why? Because he sees everything that's going on in the NBA, and he's like, I don't want to end up like an Anthony Davis having to demand the trade, blah, blah, blah. Today I got a notification. It said that Kristaps Porzingis told the Knicks in this infamous meeting now infamous meeting, that he was not going to resign at the end of the year. I am not surprised that he said that. Not even a little bit. People, look, it's a risk, and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not even mad like that. I'll say this. They have to have known something. They had to have known somebody's. They had to, because we finally get a young franchise centerpiece that could attract free agents, and we trade them away. Talking about we want to clear cap space to get free agents. It makes sense.
If you get KD and Kyrie.
Right, say that into the mic.
If you get KD and Kyrie, only way this makes sense. Only way this makes sense. I just posted an article. Well, I'm still waiting for it to get posted to the site. But there's so much pressure right now on this front office, because if they don't do this, if they don't bring those two guys in, I was a little bit more lenient than you. I said they could bring in Clay too, because I personally think Clay would be amazing here.
Kyrie and KD or nothing else.
But they need to land 2 superstars, not one, and a great role player, not like 2 okay players.
And I'll say
they
this
need
quick.
2 superstars, or else this is a dub.
Listen,
They might go down as the worst, and this would be sad too. Because I was reading an article, and apparently they're the first. I don't know if this is true, but apparently they're like the first completely like black front office. And this is a Black History Month. For this to go down now, this would be the worst thing ever. This would be the worst thing ever. This would be the
What
saddest
the
thing.
heck? Yo.
This would be the saddest thing
Yo.
of all time.
Yo.
I would be so broken over this.
Scott Perry has championship credentials.
Keep black people out of it. That's all I'm gonna say.
You can't.
You can't, bro.
You can't. It's basketball.
That's why I said I don't. I really hope it's not true.
Black History Month. Get out of here. like I can roast the Knicks, but don't bring up Black History. Like, oh, it's worse because it's Black History Month.
That's a fact. That is why it's worse. If the first all black front office made this bad a decision in Black History Month, that's
what
just
does that have to do with
everything, bro. It makes it so much worse. So much worse.
Look, man.
I don't know if it can get any worse. But at the
It can't.
pause point, I think they have to know something. I think there's like signs of like collusion.
Collusion, bro.
Yo, the Knicks better be colluding right now. The Knicks better.
Bro,
Robert Mueller,
to trade
leave the Knicks alone. Leave the Knicks alone. We deserve this. We went through too many years of failure and mediocrity.
Because just to go ahead and trade KP away for DSJ and DeAndre Jordan just to get 2 cap space without knowing somebody's coming or at least coming. That doesn't make any sense.
Stop sleeping on DeAndre Jordan. He has some of the best field goal percentage in NBA history.
Because all he does is dunk. You know what? He should have that.
It's still a fact.
He's a better Andre Drummond.
Yo,
That's a fact.
that's a fact.
That's actually. Nah, I was using Andre Drummond in 2K yesterday. He's mad nice. So that's
For
solid.
no reason.
For no reason.
For no
in
reason.
2K.
He doesn't play like that in real life.
In real life, he does not play like that.
Yeah.
But in 2K, that man is. I had 17 points and 25 rebounds.
All I want to say about
I
DeAndre
was
Jordan
like, yo.
is that I've been waiting many years for DeAndre Jordan to be within New York. I didn't care if he was on the Knicks or on the Nets.
So you can watch him every day.
So I could watch him every day.
You love him that much?
I
does.
love DeAndre Jordan.
He loves him.
I'm
so
getting a
much.
DeAndre Jordan Knicks jersey. Man, I just couldn't find my shirt. I have a KD shirt on right now. But if I could, I have a KD Black History shirt on right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I told you I forgive the Warriors and KD.
You did tell
I
us.
feel like you gotta add another topic.
We gotta add that topic.
You gotta add that topic because this man.
I forgive the Warriors and I forgive KD. Although they are some trolls.
They are.
They
Look,
flaunt too much.
Draymond Green is a bully. Leave Robert Gobert alone.
They-
Why did
they're
they need
all
to
bullies.
go there?
Honestly,
Why?
but if you watch them play, like, they are all bullies. If you you can see it in their body language.
Did
Like,
y'all see what Rudy Gobert said?
Yeah.
Like-
you know what I want to say?
last night,
Mention that.
freaking there was one possession they were playing the Lakers, and like DeMarcus ended up pushing I think it was Rondo or something like that. He just like pushes him out the way. It was just so unnecessary.
I think it was KCP. I think I know what you're talking
Yeah, it was so unnecessary, and like Clay is standing in front of him, and they just started. He just laughed, and then there was another possession like KD elbowed like Josh Hart in the face, and then like Josh Hart got tight and threw the ball back at him. KD's just like,
No, KD said stop flopping and threw the ball at him.
yeah, he threw the ball back at him. But Josh Hart threw the ball at him. And I was like, yo, they look like they're evil. It's just because they're up. You know, like they're just gonna score on you over and over again. There's nothing you can do about it.
Look,
And they're just gonna roast you while they do so.
Look, I'll say this too. Zion. What?
about. This man's over here looking up suits while we doing the podcast.
Why?
I multitask.
Oh my god. This moderator, man. Come on.
This moderator doesn't know. He's about to get a suit so that he can audition for another team. All right? So he can be a fan of another team.
Why would
Is that why you need a suit? So you can have an interview?
That's right.
Be a Phoenix fan.
Nah.
Oh.
Speaking of Phoenix.
What?
Speaking of Phoenix.
Okay, forget no, we're not talking. We're not
No,
talking.
no, no, no.
We're not talking.
That's not
We're
how
not.
this
We're not
works.
talking
That's not how
about
this
Phoenix.
works.
We're not talking
We're not talking
about
about
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Phoenix,
Nah.
they're irrelevant.
I gotta say something about
We're talking about the Knicks,
it's
bro.
not about Phoenix itself.
What is it about?
It's about the idea of superstars
What about him?
requesting these trades.
Yeah.
Devin Booker's
I was gonna say-
trade.
I don't have that kind of inside information, right?
Mike Andre.
like Andre.
Within the next 4 days. 4 days. Watch. You watch.
I think these smaller market teams need to really look out because if you see teams like
100%.
if you see these like if you see a New Orleans Pelicans, Anthony Davis, he's a drafted franchise player and everything like that, and drafted franchise player and everything like that, and he's requesting a trade to leave out of nowhere. Think like what is gonna get Devin Booker's gonna be tired of losing too. He's gonna look around and be like,
time to leave. I gotta bounce.
Well,
What
wait,
is this?
when was his extension?
That was like maybe a year ago.
Hold on.
4 years.
Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, he's like
It's like our age.
He's like 15 years old.
He's younger?
He's like 3 years younger than me.
What?
Or 2. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
Devin
yeah,
Booker's young. Yeah.
No,
You remember he's a year older than us.
He's just,
No, not 24.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. You're older than everybody else here.
Oh, am I? That's crazy.
Born in 1994.
He's 22. He's only 2 years younger.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So he's
How many points did he score in that game?
70.
70?
70.
How many points did you score in an NBA game?
All right, you just throw.
0.
All right, look.
It's not my
Look,
job.
if we get Zion, if we get Zion and don't get
No, he signed a 5-year, $158 million extension.
last year,
This was.
last year,
I think so. Yeah.
it was last year.
It was last year.
Why would you sign that contract with a team that bad? Because you just want the money.
Honestly,
I would negotiate less years.
honestly, and I'm gonna bring this up when it comes to Anthony Davis, but that's what Shaq was saying.
What?
That
Just take the
like,
money?
just take the money.
Well, that's
Call somebody and be like, come play with me. Just
that's not
just chill
happening.
here.
That's not happening.
That's what AD did too. He signed that extension.
And now he's regretting it now.
How old he is? Because
I
by
think
the
he is.
time it's over, he'll still be in his prime.
That's
Yeah,
Wait
exactly.
a second. All right, you gonna lead the Knicks and go to
Oh,
Anthony Davis?
well,
You should. We
Nah,
already
I
did.
gotta talk about the Knicks.
all right. So
Alright,
say your
I'm
piece
tired.
about the Knicks.
I'm saying
Say your
DeAndre
piece.
Jordan goes to the Knicks. I ain't
No,
gonna
it's not about. It's not.
He's not
it's
even staying, bro. He's not even staying. His contract's
Yo,
expiring.
I'm not even trying to talk about DeAndre Jordan. That's the crazy thing.
What are you trying to
You
say?
stay assuming,
Do
all
I?
right?
Within the next 4 days.
Man,
4 days.
Watch.
all I'm saying
Watch.
is,
You
like,
You
watch.
watch.
You watch.
All right, yo. Someone
these
said
players
that.
in the league, there has to be something going on with this upper management.
Hey, yo,
There has to
it
be
just
some sort of-
happened. No, I'm sorry.
There has to be something going on with the administration. Like these players in the league, they got to be hip to what's going on with the Knicks. There has to be something low key going on in there. All right, why is everybody trying to dip?
Bro, it's been a badly
Like
run organization
New York
for
is
years.
New York is the nicest city in the
It's
world.
James Dolan. There's nothing secret.
It's James Dolan, bro. Nobody wants
New
to
York
play.
should be
It's a
like
badly run
New
organization.
York basketball should be the Warriors
Agreed.
in terms of talent. Like in terms of from point guard to
But it's
center,
because of
they should be
James Dolan,
all stars
bro.
because it's New York City.
Honestly, there's a very I don't know how real it is, but I would love to see the Knicks get Anthony Davis, then bring in KD and Kyrie. Game's over.
Yeah, that's
Of course,
Games-
I would love to see
That's
I
that.
would love to see
And
that.
how you? Man,
I would love nothing
I'd
more.
love to see some
Every
money in
team
my
would love to
bank
see
account
that.
tomorrow.
Of course, every team would
The
love
heck?
to see that.
What you saying?
Let's see. Why are you even talking about it for?
I'm just saying.
Look,
If
I'll
they
say
can pull
this.
it off, because there's a lot. Hold on, because there's a lot of speculation on. Well, and now we're gonna transition into Anthony.
Wait, let me
Davis.
say one last thing about the Knicks.
Okay.
If we get Zion and only get either Kyrie or KD, I'm still not happy because we're getting Zion regardless.
I don't know about regardless.
Well, we're getting a high draft pick regardless.
but it's not. It might not be Zion. Zion's going
Yeah.
number 1. That's 100%.
Okay, yeah, but we're getting a high draft pick. I mean, like, if we get because they're saying Cam Reddish might be
Who?
well, look him up. They're saying he might be just as good as Zion.
Also, and RJ Barrett too.
RJ,
Him, I heard about.
I'm hearing about Cam Reddish a lot.
RJ Barrett's pretty good. Coming into the season, people thought he was better than Zion. Like Zion's making a lot of noise.
Yeah,
Big guns.
Jones.
That
That was so sad.
Cam Reddish was also good. That was so bad to
He
see.
really violent.
I was watching that game yesterday. That was so bad. He had 6 steals.
6.
They just kept turning into dunks.
He dominates it now.
It was bad, bro. It almost looked. It almost looked like St. John's was trying to recruit him. That's how much they just let him just destroy them. That was so bad to see. He was the entire entire point difference. They lost by 30. He had 29.
You gotta understand something. If this man were to go into the NBA, he'd be the heaviest man in the NBA.
That's a fact.
And he's playing in college. So
How much do you weigh? That's a big boy.
Like 280. 280.
Yo, that's a big boy. I really hope the Knicks get him. But
Hey, they can ask a question, but I kind of answered it already. I was going to say, what if they get KD and like Nick Butler?
he already
No.
Can I be honest?
No.
Yeah.
I can see this going like a very bad way.
Yeah.
And y'all,
No,
y'all gonna
easy.
end up getting y'all gonna end up giving
Kemba Walker and Jimmy
Marcus
Butler.
Cousins the max. Watch.
Yo,
I mean, the
yeah,
market.
I know, he's gonna get
A
injured.
healthy. No.
It's gonna be the Marcus Cousins and Kemba getting the max.
And they're both gonna get injured. That's exactly what's gonna
Wait,
happen.
all right, let's go to Anthony Davis.
False sign up. All right, so there's a lot of speculation talking about Anthony Davis. Most of it obviously has been with the Lakers. Some people are saying the Knicks still have a chance. Some people have even seen the Nets getting a chance. I don't know
People
about
are
that.
saying he'll be traded in the next 4 days.
That's me. That's me. That is I.
Look, 4 days.
4 days.
The next 4 days.
Unless he works something out with the Pelicans.
Sleep on the Nets.
If he goes to the Nets, he's leaving.
I can
Yeah.
see it, bro.
He already said whoever he goes to, that's not the late. Well, I don't know if he
didn't
said
say that. He
He
didn't
didn't say that.
that was
You about to spread
canceled,
some
right?
fake news.
Yeah. He said he did not. Actually, he said he did not request.
So my question
A
is,
trade to the Lakers.
where did all this news come from? That like he was making these requests and he was making these statements.
No, okay, did you see his interview?
No.
Oh man,
I saw it.
oh, I saw that too. You saw it?
No.
What was the interview?
He literally admitted that he requested a trade.
It was on.
Yeah, but we
On
know he
camera.
requested a
Like
trade.
he literally admitted that he wants to leave while he's still on. I've never seen that.
Yeah, he needed that. I understand.
I've never seen that. He literally was like, "Yeah, I went to the GM that said I want to trade because I feel like my time here is done." Now they asked about a trade to the Lakers. He said, "I did not request a trade to the Lakers, but I requested a trade." Now the Lakers part, that's just inside information. That's probably
like,
true.
New Orleans is messing up though too.
That's
'Cause
true.
Like I said in the
They lost.
the group
They
chat,
lost.
Here's the thing,
They
I
were
feel
trying
like-
to get the Lakers for tampering, and ended up the investigation ends up turning around on Anthony Davis, and now you still have your superstar.
Because you know
And
why
you
though?
fined him
You know why though?
$50,000.
Because he's gone. Anthony Davis is gone.
Yeah,
they're treating
that's
him.
a fact.
They're treating him like he's a part of the Lakers already. That's why he's getting that fine.
That's a fact.
Because he's not in the warm up video.
He's not
The
even.
hype video.
He's not even.
They
Like, he's
took him
not
out
even
of
playing.
that. That's how you know.
They took him out.
That's how you know.
They took him out.
That's how you
That's
know.
elite.
But here's
Yeah,
my
it
thing.
is, right?
Like, why are you
Here's
taking
my
it so
thing.
personal?
Because he's gone.
I mean, like,
I would take it personal too.
he's
like-
gone. He's gone. No, he's gone.
but like,
No.
what have you done though? Like, as a franchise,
That's a fact.
you haven't
But
done enough either.
But for them, I'm not even going to give them too much flack because I think they actually tried. Like,
Really?
someone
Yeah, like, I think they
look,
tried
look what
too.
they did. They turned like Buddy Hield into the Marcus Cousins, and he got injured that year. That I can't. I think they really tried.
That's a fact.
They
Like,
had a
they
good team
they
last
did
year.
try.
They traded for Drew Holiday sometimes.
But out of
Holiday played there.
out of all the years she's been there,
Huh?
out of all the years she's been there, last year was the only good, definitive
Yeah,
good team.
but I
But,
think they did.
His whole career,
But it was really-
he's put the team, like, he's been the face of their franchise,
Sure.
and he's like openly taken that role
Yeah,
and like
it's true.
embraced it. Like, he lived for the
Pelicans
city.
for life.
Yeah, so it's like the fact that he's upset that he wasn't able to get a good team put around him after all this time is like justified.
It is
I think
true.
I can understand from a business standpoint where they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, we can't admit that we didn't do enough, you know, so like we have to kind of save face and like take this position. But I just feel like it's so unnecessary. It's like you're burning a bridge between a fan base and this like beloved player for no reason.
They didn't burn a bridge. Anthony Davis burned a bridge.
I don't think like he's burning a bridge by requesting a trade.
That's what you
100%.
do.
But he doesn't
leaving
Yeah,
the
he doesn't
team.
want to be with the team, but it doesn't mean like screw the city.
That's basically what you're saying.
I don't know. I kind of agree with Josh on that.
It's like,
if
yo,
you're
I
done-
just don't.
It's one
It's
thing
not a
like
good
working-
situation for me
Wait,
anymore.
time out. That may not be his intention, but essentially what you're saying is I can't do it here. I'm leaving.
That's right. He can't
But
do
yeah,
it in
if
this
the-
organization.
but, like,
thing-
I've seen some Pelican, like I've been looking on like Pelican fan forums since the trade has happened, and like see how they feel, right? And obviously most of them are upset, but a lot of them also admit like, yo, the front office hasn't done enough to put a team around, and they understand as well. So it's like you're gonna create
NBA
this.
fans
Like,
are getting more intelligent.
yeah, you're gonna create this strange dynamic because you're gonna have like the fans might be upset at the front office, and the front office is upset at Anthony Davis, but the fans aren't upset at Anthony Davis.
The fans are upset at the front office,
They're upset
as
at the
they
front
should be.
office now,
Because like
which
how
is a big screw up on their part.
he's been involved in trade rumors for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis. That is a fact.
That's a fact.
First, the biggest front runner used to be Boston. Like everyone was saying, Anthony Davis to Boston.
And then the Bulls.
But like that,
Bulls,
but that
I
he
remember
was.
that one,
Wait,
yeah.
were they saying that he was going to request a trade, or that they were just going to get rid of him?
They were going to get rid of him.
Well,
That was a rumor. That was a rumor.
Have
That
you
was a
heard
rumor.
I heard some stuff about it before, but like only because like everyone starts coming.
Yeah.
And it's been almost 2 years, bro. That means the
Nah,
Pelicans.
I knew he was going.
That means like,
last
and
year.
you know the thing is, the Pelicans. It's not like they're just like they don't have their ear to the ground or they're not paying attention. They're living under a rock. They're hearing this, so that means they've had 2 years.
Say that into the mic.
They have had
Thank you.
2 years to surround him with a team that would be able to at least facilitate getting into the second round, make him want to stay,
But they
build
did
towards
that.
something. Who did they
Last
bring in?
year, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for
It was
that
a good year
DeMarcus
last year.
injury,
It was a good
they
year
would have
last
made it to the second. Wait, who did? Play
Wait
the
a second.
round?
They played better after the injury, though.
They played the Warriors, didn't they? First round,
Yeah.
they were making it.
They played
To
in the first round.
Yeah.
Okay, but they would have. They probably would have got a higher seed. They probably would have got a higher seed.
That's true.
Wait, no. They played Warriors in the second. Then they beat.
Wait, the Blazers.
Wait.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
They did make it into the second
Yeah,
round. You're
because I
right.
remember
You're
them
right.
talking
You're right.
about,
You're right.
Blazers underperforming. Yeah.
Not only that, they destroyed the Blazers, man. DeMarcus Cousins.
Without the Marcus.
Yeah, they did what they could.
So then my question is then. So then my question
I
is
can't
over
do
the
it.
summer.
I can't.
Why didn't they do anything? Why didn't they do more to land DeMarcus Cousins?
Because of the injury.
Man. It's an Achilles injury.
Nah, okay, I'll say this. I'll say this.
I'm not saying give the man the max. Give him a little bit more.
I'll say this.
They offered him like 2 years, $20 million. Something like that.
They did.
Yeah, I read that.
But I think it's the principle of it too. Like, if you're Anthony Davis, right, and you see DeMarcus has been injured, and your team does not put the money forth because he's injured and everything like that, let him pretty much walk away for a vet minimum to go to the Warriors, where now he's going to get an automatic ring. Anthony Davis is going to be like, yo, what the hell am I doing here? Like, this man, this was the only opportunity that you guys were going to have for me to stay.
Wait, guys.
And you didn't take it, and now he's going to go to the team that's going to beat us next year.
Cash
That's
out
a fact,
question.
yeah.
Cash out
Like,
question.
I'm going to leave now, too, because I'm not going to get beat again.
Let me hear this question.
What would you guys do? Y'all would offer DeMarcus? I'm not.
I don't know if I would have given
I'm
him a
not
max.
blaming Anthony Davis. I would do the same thing too. I'm just saying. In
I
this
don't know.
particular instance, I can't really blame.
You know the thing is, what are they doing with their cap space anyway that they can't?
Their cap space is taken up. I can't blame them in this situation. Just things just didn't work out.
But they had, like, a bunch of crappy contracts for years, too. Like, they had Ashik.
It's New Orleans.
Omer Ashik
And
from
they got rid of
UNAM.
that. Look, they got
But
rid of
that killed them. Why did they sign him in the first place? For
He
what?
did
He's
get a lot
getting
of money.
mad
He
with
got a
it.
lot of money.
He
was good, though,
Who's
but that was
coming
a lot
to
of
New
money.
Orleans, bro?
No one
But that's who
anymore.
they put
DeMarcus
next to
Cousins
Anthony
was
Davis.
there.
Like,
Well, okay.
that's who they signed.
This is why I say
He was an outright player for a while.
he was pretty good. As I said, I'll say this though.
At the time they signed him, at least.
Right. I'll say this. Rondo. Why did they let him go?
That's a good point.
Forget DeMarcus.
Yeah,
He left because of Marcus.
Yeah, if DeMarcus was there, Rondo would stay.
That's
they
how
would
do you know
have.
that?
They would have had a great
I saw
team.
that somewhere. I read it.
I thought Rondo just left to join LeBron.
Rondo was like, "This team is whack. I'm not staying."
Like,
He's
of
right,
course, like,
and rightfully so.
I
freaking Dante Cunningham starting games. Come on,
So that's what I'm saying. It's like I think
who is that?
It's just a series of unfortunate events.
leave that man
I can't
alone.
blame him
He's
right
a floor spacer, man.
Yeah, all right.
Stop roasting NBA players, man.
The point is,
Yeah.
I think there's a really good argument that the Pelicans simply didn't do enough, and that as a result, Anthony
I agree
Davis
with you.
is about to walk away.
I agree with you.
Wants to walk away.
To you, I feel like for too long they were. This is how I feel, right? Kristaps, he looked at Anthony Davis and was like, I don't want to end up like Anthony Davis. Some of these teams take a player's use for granted. And they say like, all right, he's young, he's not going anywhere, blah, blah, blah.
That's a
He'll
fact.
sign the extension. But you know what? Because they had the power.
Social media.
But they had the power, though. Now, these players are requesting trades.
Facts.
They can't.
And you're admitting that they're requesting
It's because of
trades.
2K,
They
man.
don't care. Exactly.
2K has
2K has a lot to do with it. How many of us? How many of us, when we're making our mind players, stay on the same team that drafted us?
I still on the same team. Like, I choose the right team.
You just got it. Come on, man.
You're a bandwagon. You got bag.
You can request a trade in 2K11. You can request a trade. Yeah.
I requested a trade once. I've been playing 2K for years.
I'm gonna win another one.
But you didn't request. You didn't like.
That's what the team I signed with.
That's the team that drafted you.
Yes, the
Word?
team that took me.
I mean, I'm still on the team that drafted me right now.
What was that?
Portland Trailblazers.
He's planning on trading.
Now you're a Blazers fan too.
You don't get drafted.
Why did you sign with the Blazers?
Oh yeah, you just.
Why did you sign with the Blazers?
Why did I sign with the Blazers?
Because you're a Blazers fan.
No, because they needed a small forward, and all the other teams that were interested in me already had small forwards. I wasn't coming off the bench.
Why didn't you go to the Knicks? Why didn't you go to the Knicks?
Because they didn't want me.
That's crazy.
The Knicks don't know what they want.
That's crazy.
But anyway, I'll say this though. The day and age of tanking is about to come to an end.
Tanking?
Of tanking.
Why do you say that?
Because I feel like a lot of these teams, they take the players' use for granted. And these players are understanding, you know what? I don't have to take this. I don't have to lose like this until I'm like 28. They're saying, KP said, I am not going to lose like this. I don't care how much, I don't care about your plan. I don't care about whatever you want to do or whatever. As long as we're losing now, I don't want to be here.
I don't think that means tanking though. Because a player.
I said it's coming. It's coming.
I don't think that because a team will only say something like that if they have like a transitional type player, transcendent type player.
Yeah, what?
Saying like we're not gonna lose to this guy. We gotta make sure he wants to stay here forever.
I mean, there were some. Anthony Davis is a transcendent type player.
They have no transcendent type player.
They had one.
Kristaps.
They had. I'm trying to think. Like I said, that's what I say. Bulls don't have a transcendent type player.
I like Lowry.
Huh?
I like Lowry.
He's not transcendent.
Zach LaVine.
I don't know.
They're trying to trade him.
They're trying to trade like. Whoa, Knicks.
No.
Why not?
I don't want a worse Porzingis.
Yo, why do you want
Porzingis?
I don't want a worse
Zach LaVine.
No, I'll take Zach LaVine.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, he was talking about Lowry.
He got injured.
Wait, who are you saying needs to be traded?
I was saying that the Bulls are trying to trade Zach LaVine.
That's what I want. Get him.
No more trades. Too late.
Because they're still.
He's healthy.
He's healthy now.
How big?
That was pretty dangerous. 75. You hit him in a while.
Woo, that's the whole cap space. No, thank you. Never mind.
These players also get hit that these teams just don't care about them.
What?
Like, they're going to tell you, like, if you're valuable to them, they're going to show you. Like, Isaiah Thomas just liked this tweet yesterday or something.
Oh, can I say something about that?
About
it's related to Anthony Davis, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It was about, like, it was basically a tweet saying, like, when Kobe got injured, like, the Lakers showed him that they wanted him still by still offering him, like, you know, money, despite him being injured.
Argument to that, though.
And then you see, like, it does hurt them in the long run, but, like,
so, I mean,
as a player, like, you still keep Kobe, but I guess it hurts your franchise.
Who's going to trade Kobe Bryant?
Hold on, wait a second.
Who really?
I mean, he requested a trade at one point, too.
At one point, yeah, but that's because he was tight and a little bit in his bag. But that's
argument could be made that the Lakers would not have gotten LeBron if they didn't give Kobe that money. Because if you look at Anthony Davis right now, you saw what his dad said?
Yeah. That's a fact.
There you go. It's a fact. Look, what they did to Isaiah Thomas was cruel. It was business, but business.
Say what his dad said.
His dad said, "I don't trust the Celtics because of what they did to Isaiah Thomas. How they traded it, let him go, traded him after he put his heart and soul, literally his body.
He lost his tooth. He lost his sister. He played through.
He lost his health. And then they traded him. And they traded him right after all of that. Right after all of that.
I mean, for Kyrie,
but Kyrie's looking at that like, look, I don't trust you.
That's a fact.
I don't trust. Business. Look,
but like, I'm not gonna ride.
In business, the NBA is a business. When people act like business isn't done with real people, like I hear a lot of business people say, "Oh, business is cutthroat," blah blah blah. But it doesn't have to be like that. If you end up doing that too much, people will not want to do business with you because they have to agree to do business with you.
That's a fact.
People do not trust the Celtics. Anthony Davis is not going to. If he goes to the Celtics, he's not staying. So good luck, Danny Ainge. Good luck. Yeah, trade everybody.
That's the thing. He will trade. He would happily trade everybody.
But that wouldn't be smart because
Anthony Davis.
That would not be smart, though.
No, I'm not saying it's smart. That's just a Danny Ainge thing to do.
No, but Danny Ainge is smart. Like, these trades are cruel, heartless trades, but they're smart trades.
I can see him. I can see him putting a package.
Because at the
I
end
can
of
see
the
him
day,
putting a
it's about
package
what's the
together.
profit. Like,
I can see
But
that
no,
product.
I can see. Hold on. I can
profit-
see the Celtics putting a real package together, focusing around Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and sending them to the Pelicans for Anthony
I
Davis.
don't think they're not doing that.
Why would they not do that?
They got to put in Kyrie in there.
They have to put Kyrie in there.
I think
Until
so.
the summer.
First of all, the Pelicans got to let him go before.
I mean, yeah, because like
They
AD,
have
like
to.
you have to think about it. Like, people for years have
I
said
don't
he's
know
going to be
about
the best player in the league.
That's true.
But at the same time, people have been saying that for years, and I keep waiting for the day. when it
Agreed.
happens.
I agree with that. Too. I agree with that. Too.
Like,
I agree with that. Too.
People have been saying for the last 3 years that Anthony Davis is going to be the best player in the league, and I'm still waiting for the day when that's happening.
And then watch him. Go to the Lakers and become a stretch forward. Nothing else.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. It already happens in 2K. I've seen it. He always goes to the Lakers in 2K, and that's all he does. Is just shoot from mid range from the corner.
mid range like KG.
Yes, like KG.
KG was more.
That's all he does.
KG was more focal point.
Did you guys hear what Jalen Rose said?
What do you say?
And I'm sorry, I might actually agree with him now. He's saying that, like, 'cause, you know, he's one of those old heads that, like, hate how players want to team up nowadays and stuff like that.
He's not old like Charles Barkley.
No.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley
Yeah.
and Shaq.
They're,
He
they're
said-
real.
He said it's fine that players
Talent
do that.
wise.
He said it's fine that players do that, but how he's going to take it from now on is you're admitting that you can't get it done as a man.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah.
That's the truth, and that's
You
why.
can't get it done
Was
as a
that
man.
Shaq?
what-
That's what Shaq
Let
was
me
saying
go
the other
to this
day.
team and be like the secondary guy so I can travel.
That's
with
what
them.
Shaq.
But there's a problem with that though.
What's the
because-
problem? Wait, can I say what Shaq was saying the other day?
Wait
I think
a
there's a
second,
problem with
Josh.
that,
Let me
too.
say this. It's problematic because if you have other guys doing it, then you as a player are facing tougher competition than almost anybody else in NBA history. So now you're playing against these all-time greats that are all on the same team in their prime. There is no way you alone could beat them. And an argument could be made that no other NBA superstar, all-time Hall of Famer, could beat them too because they're too great.
And I think
There's an
in
argument,
general-
but we never know. But all we could say is that they didn't get it done.
I
And then
think
it's
in
just going to be
general,
an asterisk on their
even
career.
even if like you don't end up facing teams where all the all stars are on the same team, I think the quality of talent in the league is going to continuously increase and grow.
That's very true.
And eventually, it's going to get to a point like maybe in the 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s, you could have one dude who's like, I'm putting the city on my back.
For like 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah.
Right? You could have a Michael Jordan and then a
next
Scottie
type
Pippen.
star type.
Yeah.
But not
But-
superstar.
But like, as the talent level increases, you can't just roll through all these teams with one dude anymore.
No.
Like,
That's a
eventually,
fact.
there's going to be a point.
I mean, there's a
maybe in
number
the
of
next
teams you
4 or
can.
5 years.
There are a number of teams in the league that you
I
can.
really think like most teams in the NBA, you cannot just like one dude single handedly cannot just destroy
Win
them.
series, playoff series.
Oh, we're talking about playoffs. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
we're talking about greatness.
I'm talking about
We're
regular. Yeah, if we're talking about greatness in the
we're talking
playoffs,
about greatness.
maybe in the regular season you have one guy tearing through
I don't even
everybody.
know about that.
If you
There's a number of
just
teams
trade
that you
person
can
for
do that.
person like
There's
Steph
at least 6
and
no.
Devin Booker.
There's at least
Like, you
14
could-
teams that you could
have
probably
one
rip.
superstar.
No, that you could rip through.
No, but he's saying one superstar.
Yeah.
Who
And then you
are
just
these
run through
teams
the
that you
league.
could rip through?
Anyone? I'm considering anyone below playoff contention.
I
Yeah, they
think
don't
that
even
either.
count. They don't
He's
even
talking
count.
about
I really
playoffs,
don't think
though,
that.
No,
either.
I'm saying for the regular season.
They
Playoffs
don't
is something
even count.
different.
They don't even count.
They don't even count, and I really don't think that either. To be honest with you,
Name one team.
like if
It's
Steph
going to
Curry-
be competitive
if
every
Steph
night.
Curry was on Phoenix instead of Devin Booker,
Yeah.
and he's the only man on the team,
Yeah.
and he has to go through a playoff series like
Average 40.
no,
You heard
I'm
it here
not,
first.
that's the thing. I'm not saying in the playoff season. I'm saying in the regular series.
Regular season, he was average 40, and they'll be. But Devin Booker got to win more. I'm sorry. That's a different argument. I'm
Anthony
sorry.
Davis
He
needs
gotta-
to
he gotta
You know,
be scared.
Anthony Davis needs to. That's where he's going to end up. He's going to end up in
he's
Phoenix.
a kid.
How
He's
long
still
has he
like
been in the league?
he's like 21
He's
years
22.
old.
How long has he been in the league? This is his third or fourth year.
I think this is third.
What was
Third?
Kobe doing at that age?
20
96?
at 22.
Yes.
Wait.
Kobe Bryant was on his road to his first championship. What are you saying?
99.
So you want to?
3 years in
Are
the
you-
NBA.
Are you expecting Devin Booker to be the same as Kobe?
No,
He
but you
scored
can't be
70
that
points
bad.
in a game.
But you can't be
What
that
does that
bad,
mean?
though.
What does that mean?
Can't be that
How many
bad.
players have done that in history?
Not a lot.
Exactly. That's greatness.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's great potential.
That's great potential.
That's great potential, man.
Thing is, though, I think a lot of
He
players
scored more
could,
than
too.
every other active player in the league right now in a single game. That's important. And he did it against the Boston Celtics.
That's crazy. When they were nice.
When they were nice. It's not like he did it on a trash team.
A lot of it was, I'm not taking away, but a lot of it is like garbage time.
Nah, you taking it away. You taking it away. You taking it away.
That's a fact, Allan.
Facts, bro.
And at the same time,
I love that book though, but like a lot of that was.
If Steve Kerr was like, "Yo, it's game 81 of the season. Warriors are already in the playoffs," and he was like, "Yo, Clay, just get as many as you want today. We're going to run every single play for you." I think Klay Thompson could score 90 points.
I 100% agree with that.
On a good night.
On a good night.
Even on a bad night, he'll drop like 60.
On a bad night, he's bad. Clay is very streaky.
Yes,
Clay is very streaky.
So streaky.
Nah, Clay is streaky. Clay is streaky.
Yo, but Steph almost didn't score last night.
What?
And then he suddenly violated.
Because Steph
Suddenly violated.
he relaxes so much.
Quarter.
He's chilling.
He doesn't care.
He cares, but he's just...
No, honestly, sometimes I watch him against certain teams and it really seems like he is unconcerned. Like, it does not matter. Because he knows, like, if they're down... Because I've seen it so many times with the Warriors. They'll be down...
When you're freaking light-skinned and you have rings.
All right, you go somewhere else.
I'm saying, but, like, I've seen them so many... I'm seeing so many... I'm seeing them so many times just be down the whole game. They're just, like, taking dumb shots. And, like, 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, it was like, all right, game time. And it was, like, blow past the other team and be up 30. Just like that. Like, it's ridiculous. Like...
But back to the...
That's like a 45-point difference in 5 minutes.
But see, you know why?
Why?
Because people like us are holding his feet to the fire. And he's like, you know what? I still do have something to prove, I guess.
But why?
Who are we talking about?
But why do you think he cares?
Are we going to the Warriors now?
I just want to know, why do you think he cares about what you think?
Why else would he leave?
He clearly does, bro. He's always like...
The fact that this
burner accounts? What are you talking about?
Yes, but
this man has mad
burners. He still made
burners.
the decision to go to the Warriors.
And he's leaving. He's trying to undo it. He's trying to undo it. He's trying to undo it.
Enough then.
He's trying...
Because he was getting all his rings.
He was younger then. He was younger then.
He might have cared. He might have cared. Because everybody's clowning him for not getting rings and stuff. That could have been the whole reason why he was the Warriors.
I mean, like, his burner accounts, yes. Like, I obviously he was in his bag. But, like, to make such a huge decision, I think that shows more that he didn't care.
I feel like, no, it shows that he did care. To make such a huge decision, have all this mounting pressure and be like, that's it. I'm going to the villains of the NBA. Actually, no, they weren't even villains at that point.
No, they weren't.
I'm gonna...
Clippers fans, they were.
To him. But he's like, I'm going to change... He legitimately said, I'm going to change the entire NBA narrative myself. And I'm going to turn everything around.
This is why, back to what we were talking about with Anthony Davis, how all these stars were saying he should stay. This is why I say Kevin Durant ruined.
Because now he's gonna.
This is why I say it, ladies and gentlemen.
There's an argument now. I've heard this like a few years back that people look to the leader and see what he's doing, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't consider LeBron James a leader in the NBA anymore. They consider.
Whoa! I didn't know you were going there. I don't. Hold on, let me take that back. Wait. Hold on, what?
Hold on, let me finish.
Say some wild stuff in this podcast. It's always him. He comes out of nowhere. You be roasting people like he say something worse. Like
the face.
I didn't say he's not the face of the league.
I don't know.
I didn't say.
That's
he's
OD.
one of the faces. He's one of the faces.
He's
not the face.
He's not. But that's what I'm saying. People consider Hold on, wait. People consider KD one of the leaders, if not the leader, and they're gonna look at what
considers Kevin Durant the leader.
They will look at what he did, and they'll be like, "Let's go team up."
Kevin Durant looked at LeBron and said, "I'm going to do that on steroids." LeBron is still the leader.
I didn't say he's not the leader.
Yes, you did.
I said there's an argument. Some people look at him and say maybe he's not the leader anymore. Some people look at KD. Some people look at KD and look at his example.
Tell me one person. Name one person.
Okay, tell me who's going to a worse team. Which players are going to a worse team to try to build them up right now?
Kevin Durant.
What?
In July 1st.
What?
July 1st, Kevin Durant's coming to the Knicks.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
But
watch. You 4 days. That's 4 days. You watch.
In the last 2 seasons, name one player that does that. That goes to a worse team or goes to a team that it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. But you didn't have that much player movement back in the day.
It doesn't happen.
I don't want to see no KD billboards on the Knicks.
I do.
It's already happening.
Where?
It's already happening.
What do you mean? Where?
I'll show you.
Pull out the laptop, ladies and gentlemen.
It is fan.
He opened the laptop.
I want to see that.
Oh, you want a legit one? Like an official one?
Like, imagine you go to Times Square and you see a KD style version of the LeBron poster in Cleveland.
Oh, gosh.
No.
How would that make you feel?
That would be made by fans,
Give
though.
that to Kyrie and I'll be happy.
though.
How would that make you
Kyrie.
feel if it was KD?
Kyrie.
God, I'm very conflicted.
Oh, wait a second. This
I'm very conflicted. I'm very conflicted. I'm so conflicted.
Oh my gosh. You make no sense.
You'd be like cringing.
You be twitching because you be happy and sad at the same time.
Yeah, you look like you on crack. Get arrested.
No, it's not because of the Thunder. It's actually just because. Well, no, I take it back. It is 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
I remember what he did to us.
That's us here.
Us, yeah.
But then what he can do for us also. It's crazy. It's a very conflicting place. I want to wish
you
it on
talking to a
anyone.
Celtics fan right now?
Nah. My multiple basketball personalities. Anyway.
Crazy.
That's so crazy, bro.
And all that just to bring us to our final topic of the evening. Or day. Or however you want to say it.
Afternoon.
He can't represent New York basketball.
Why not?
Kyrie will.
Kyrie will.
Kyrie's gonna get that. Kyrie's gonna get that.
If Kyrie came to the Knicks, I would be fully behind him.
He is.
I would fully support him.
He is. You know why I say he is? Because I saw this report from Bleacher Report on Bars saying that what they say? Wait. What they say? They said that the front office
started.
Man,
who was that? Kristaps?
Yeah.
Oh, they
That's
messed
what
up.
I figured.
They messed up Kristaps with KD on a billboard. That's crazy. But anyway,
that's crazy.
that Kyrie's getting on the executives' nerves, the staff members, and his teammates. Like they yeah.
What you say?
No, he's not saying. I mean, who knows what he's saying? But no, they're saying his constant like going to the media with all our problems, like we're not playing team ball and blah blah blah, like all of that, like all this leadership that he's trying to put forth. They're not really with it.
Wait, did you guys hear the rumors about Kyrie going to the Lakers now?
Yo,
I've heard that.
That's not happening.
That's not happening.
That's not happening. He severely goes down in the all-time race if he
honestly,
big time.
But that seems more likely as to what would happen based on how things have been going.
He's
in the
not going
NBA.
to. He's going to.
Rich will just keep getting richer. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
I can see
if KD ruined the NBA, then that would be perfect. The next thing in line to happen.
I can see Kyrie going to the Knicks, but I can't see KD going to.
I can't either.
I
I can't see him being the face of New York basketball other than 2K.
Kyrie will be the face. I'm telling you.
Kyrie, I can see. KD, I can't.
KD, there's a chance that KD is.
After the Knicks did.
They have to know. I'm telling you, they gotta know something. They gotta know something.
You know, but I don't know. Do I trust the Knicks enough? Do I really do we trust
with
the
our
Knicks?
all-black front office? Let's see.
Is that true?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Month of February.
Man,
You gotta black excellence. Let's see. Do you trust black excellence, Andre?
yo,
He's silent.
that's why leave him out of it. Because if they fail, then it's gonna be some sort of racial slur.
That's what I'm saying. That's why this
Leave
is so
it out of
bad.
If they fail, then some racist is gonna be hype. So stop it now.
Donald Trump's gonna tweet about it.
Stop mentioning the black front office. Look,
You see? You see what I'm talking about?
sad. It's sad.
Oh, it's
he's
true.
oranger than the
I'm
basketball.
a Warriors fan.
Oh wait, no. Wait.
Facts. Nah, he wouldn't be a Warriors. He'd be a Celtics fan.
Oh no.
That's funny.
He'd be a Trump.
Why you saying that?
Celtics fan, Red Sox fan,
Red Sox, Patriots.
Bruins.
Yep.
Be a heavy
New
Bruins
England.
fan.
All New England.
Wait, he's from New York though.
Even though he's from but New York doesn't claim him.
He doesn't come here. All right, let's not get put in.
But I might lose some followers. See, never in my
Wait,
life.
if you're the Celtics, would you rather trade Kyrie now?
Oh yes,
100%.
100%. I mean,
You gotta be 100% certain. He's different. So if you just
Kyrie
trade him for
changes his
nothing.
mind a lot, man.
He does. He does change his mind.
But okay. Real quick.
I don't think so. I think he
See,
knows
this is
exactly
where
what he's going to do.
there
He
was
just
a-
doesn't tell everybody.
You think so?
Yeah.
But then why tell everybody to fuck himself?
He's not telling anybody. Conflict.
I mean, this is the same guy that just came out and said he's a flat earther just for, giggles.
You talking about the flat Earth? So.
No, I'm talking about. Remember in the beginning of the season, he was like, "I would stay if they have me."
If they have me.
Yeah. But I feel
If they have me.
yeah. I feel all that means is that he wants the money. Why would they not give him the money? But now you're talking about July 1st.
They wouldn't give him the money because they're trying to make Jason Tatum the face and they'll save the money so that they could get somebody else to pair up with him instead of having Kyrie as the man.
Okay.
Because Kyrie's trying
So
to be
for the
the
Knicks,
man.
they're the lone African American president of basketball of operations and general manager duo in the NBA. That doesn't, but their front office is considered one of the most diverse in the entire league.
It's New York.
So this is bad.
Why?
This is bad.
If it doesn't work out,
If it doesn't work out,
It's bad either way.
it's bad either way.
wait,
It's
we
worse.
gotta talk about the All Stars, man.
You know what it is. You know what it is, bro. You know exactly. I already said it. Let's talk about the All Stars. Let's talk about these snubs. Luka Doncic.
You think Luka's the biggest snub?
I don't know if he's the biggest
All
snub.
Star,
All Knicks matter.
the All Star voters aren't inclusive because they didn't include Luka. Lars.
Or Tobias.
Or Tobias.
Tobias doesn't deserve it.
Rudy Gobert.
That's OD.
I don't know.
What are they right now?
It depends what they
12.
are. I don't know. The Clippers at 12?
No, I was like,
Yo!
They're like 8. They're like 8.
Yeah, we're like 8.
let me look it up real quick.
I'm not hearing.
Let me get these facts.
Sorry. Luka's having a great season, but it's
The
not like
Knicks
he's
lose again.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, I mean, they did.
Not surprised. I'm really disappointed with this team.
Clippers season.
They're 8.
Did you guys hear they're giving D Wade and Dirk
I heard.
You got to talk about that because you mentioned that in a
I
previous
heard.
episode.
Very happy.
Giving
What?
all these older players legacy spots.
I'm glad they did that because I actually voted for both of them.
It's foul.
Wait, but look.
Why is that foul?
Oh, look. All they did was just add to. They didn't take any spot from anybody else. They just added to.
Oh, they added to?
They added to.
Oh.
All right,
Wait,
so
said LeBron better pick me up. And he's right. I want to see them. Those
if I was LeBron, I'll be roasting him. I'll be like, yo, we got drafted at the same time. How come you couldn't earn your way here?
Whoa!
Oh,
Old man. You old man.
Because Dwayne Wade sustained several injuries throughout his years.
God.
Okay. LeBron got his groin hit the other day.
The other day. First time in like 20 years.
He got the cramps too.
If I was D Wade, I'd be like, you couldn't win a ring without a super team.
That's a fact. You couldn't win without me,
Yo,
bro.
wait. Why are we just
Chill.
roasting LeBron?
Chill.
He started it. He started with Wade.
Dwayne's going to be like, remember.
Why are you cool with roasting Wade but not LeBron? What's up?
Because LeBron is Josh's favorite player.
That's OD. I never said this.
Yes, you have.
It's
On
both.
multiple occasions.
I have not.
Tell me not that your background used to be
Blake
LeBron
Griffin.
James.
Blake Griffin is
My
his favorite.
background?
Your background on your phone, did that not used to be LeBron James?
No.
Never?
No.
You're a liar. All right,
I've had
that's-
Blake.
You've
I've
had
had
LeBron.
Chris
You
Paul.
showed it to me, bro. You've shown it to me.
I've had Markelle Fultz.
You've shown it to me. It was
I've never had LeBron.
You had LeBron. You had
It was just like the
LeBron.
back of his jersey.
You had LeBron.
I really thought Markelle Fultz was going to be the truth. And I still think it.
He could have been.
He
I
could have
still
been.
think-
J. Cole still
But he still got
J.
the
Cole
yips.
thinks it too.
He still got them yips.
And J. Cole is a Knicks fan again.
I was gonna say
When was
that.
he a Knicks fan?
When
He was at St. John's.
That's a fact. Hey, they saw the
back
team.
when Nate Robinson was playing.
That was a fun team.
It was a fun team.
Landry Fields.
Oh my god, I forgot about
No,
that.
that's before Landry Fields. That's
Really?
before, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Landry Fields was Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah.
Andrew Fields was nice until somebody
it
told
used
him
to
not
It
to
used
stop
to
the
be,
shoot properly.
it used to be Nate Robinson, Jamal Crawford,
Gallinari.
Gallinari. That was a fun team. That was a fun team.
Who else?
Zach Randolph was on that team at one point.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Zebo.
This guy Dirk played with Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, now he's gonna play with his
Tim
Tim
Hardaway.
Hard's son. That's crazy.
That man's old. That man needs to retire.
He's gonna stay one more
Stop
year.
running people out the NBA.
I'm not. It's just like, yo, he
One
got
last
dip.
dance.
I mean,
I
now
think
he doesn't
he
have to
last
dip because
year.
now he has to train Porzingis and Luka.
Wait, who got the special spots? Was it Dirk and
Dirk and
Wade,
Wade,
or
yeah.
Rose and Wade?
No, Dirk and Wade.
Rose got robbed. Rose got robbed. He should have been in there. Rose
He's
should.
a
Who
backup.
did you take out for Rose?
I don't know who's. It depends.
We're talking
Let's
about
bring
it.
it-
Let's
let's
go,
bring it up.
moderator.
Let's
Come on,
bring it
moderator.
up.
Let's go.
Who did you take out for Rose? Rose
Is Draymond Green in this?
No.
Good. Good.
Man, people love to roast Draymond Green. Oh my god.
Because we know what it is.
Yo, leave Draymond's name out of your mouth.
No. Or what?
I'm just tired of, like, people always talking about the Warriors.
You brought them up first.
You know what?
did.
I think I'm about to be a Warriors fan.
You are a
Because,
Warriors
like,
fan.
all this hate is bringing me towards them.
Yeah, because you're what's the word?
Advisor?
Yes.
All right.
No, contrary. You're just
What's his name? Whoa.
All right.
Nikola Vucevic?
All right,
Is,
read them out
what?
loud, Josh. Read them out loud,
All right,
Josh.
so we got
I did this Eastern or what?
Eastern Conference. We got Giannis,
Makes sense.
Kawhi,
Makes sense.
and
Turn that off.
Yo,
They don't sponsor us.
yo, ESPN, control your websites. Yo,
Karl Anthony Towns is a reserve.
Yo,
I agree with that.
yo, let me
He's been playing
let me
well.
say the list.
After Jimmy
Let me
Butler
spray the
Jersey.
Yo, all right, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kawhi Leonard, Joel
You
Embiid.
said his name.
It's a fact.
I gotta
'Cause I
learn.
respect that man.
Right.
Kyrie Irving, Kemba Walker, Bradley Beal, Blake Griffin, Kyle Lowry, Chris Middleton, Victor
Kyle Lowry.
Oladipo, who got
Kyle
dubbed.
Lowry does not deserve
Victor Oladipo got dubbed, and now it's D'Angelo Russell.
No,
Hey,
don't
Victor
say that.
Oladipo got injured,
No,
bro. There's
He
a
got
injured.
injured. He got dubbed by his body.
Yo, chill.
Don't say that.
All right.
He got killed by his body. Yo, chill.
Either way, D'Angelo Russell is in the All-Star game. Ben Simmons, Nikola Vucevic, and
He
Dwayne
does
Wade.
not deserve.
Yo, the West is
Vucevic?
winning this one. Vucevic does not deserve it.
Wait, but we gotta
They just need
we
somebody
gotta
from
face the
Orlando.
fact that in the East there's just not that many.
Wait a
What?
second. Nah, there's more than that. Pascal Siakam over Vukovic.
You think so?
Hmm.
Look up, put up the stats. Put up the stats.
Chris Middleton over.
Chris Middleton
He's in there.
Chris Middleton isn't there.
Wait, pull up the stats.
For who?
Pascal
Vucevic?
Siakam.
Pascal?
Pascal?
My guy Pascal?
Pascal.
Pascal?
He's a
Pascal?
Zoe.
Is he?
No, he's not.
That's true.
He's African.
Yeah, it's not.
Man,
See, I
we all
know-
African at the end of the
That's
day.
a fact.
All right, Western All-Stars. LeBron,
Best players in
KD.
the NBA.
Literally
Paul
the
George.
best players in the NBA.
Curry, Harden, LaMarcus Aldridge,
This is
AD.
ridiculous.
Jokic, Lillard, Klay Thompson, Karl Anthony Towns, Russell Westbrook, and Dirk Nowitzki. Now, this brought up a question I was thinking the other day.
Did DeMar DeRozan make it?
This is a question I was
Oh,
thinking the
that's
other
a
day.
dub.
Hawkins made it and not
Yo,
Wow.
That should have been switched.
what if an All-Star makes it to the All-Star game for the Western Conference and then gets traded before the All-Star game to the
They're
Eastern
not doing
Conference?
East West. They're doing team.
No,
But I don't-
That's how you still select them.
Who's in it? And then they pick.
No, but you're saying who do they play for?
It's
What's your question?
They have a deadline.
No, I
I'm saying,
see.
like, would they switch teams? Like,
No, they want to
because
switch
they're-
teams,
it's
but
Team LeBron and Team.
No,
but I mean, like, I don't mean just now, but like in the back of the day, has that ever happened?
I know.
well.
Yeah, it did happen.
Did
Jason Kidd got traded, but he was still he was Eastern South Conference starter. Then he got traded to the Mavs, but he was still starting for Eastern Conference.
That's mad weird. So he had to wear the Nets
That's
jersey.
supposed to be Davis.
Oh,
One.
sorry.
I think they
Supposed
had
to be Anthony Davis.
So he was wearing a Mavs. He was wearing a Mavs jersey.
Playing for the East.
Playing for the East.
No, but I
Probably
think
a
they
mad
have-
turnovers.
No, yeah, everybody had the same uniform.
Throwing to the
Everybody-
wrong
Nobody
side.
passing him the ball. I didn't tell you. But yeah. So we said DeMar DeRozan's not in here.
he should have been.
Rudy Gobert. Donovan Mitchell is there.
Donovan
Draymond.
Mitchell deserves
I'm
it.
surprised. I'm surprised that Rudy Gobert really felt like he deserved it.
He's playing good.
But
He's doing 15 and
deserves it?
13. He's doing 15 points and 13 rebounds a game.
That's good, but deserves it?
It's more. His,
Hold on, wait,
his
hold
offense
on.
defense.
Hold up. Because Jokic is definitely not a starter.
No, he's not. He's a
So
reserve.
he deserved it over Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis, Jokic, LaMarcus.
That's
Even
a fact.
LaMarcus.
He didn't deserve it for any of those.
I don't
stats.
know why. I think maybe he's crying because he's not getting that extra million. Maybe
That's
that's the
probably
only thing I
fact.
can think of. That's the
He's
only-
Adam Mills.
I'm serious. That's the only thing I can think of because he does
He's not
not.
playing around.
Wait, Ben Simmons, should he have? Well, he's on the West, so it doesn't really matter.
Joel's in there.
Yeah, J. Cole and
Yeah.
Meek Mill.
Joe me this up.
Half game. Halftime.
Wait. Can we go back to the past out, man? You say you average what, 15 points for those stats?
15 points, and I think it was like 6
I'll
rebounds.
say this. Vukovic. I'm not saying his name right, probably. Whatever. Right. He definitely deserved it. Like,
A couple years ago.
yeah,
Yeah, but no, no.
because he was balling out back in the day.
Back in the day, it's
Back in
not
the day.
today.
But he's still
Not today.
Oh, that's true. He's
Orlando,
still
you're
doing
going
that.
to just be whack.
Yeah, so it's 15 points and
Like,
7,
sorry.
just about
Finals
7
in 09.
rebounds.
That's a long
Hey,
time
Nick,
ago.
Joe,
That's a
He's
long
actually
time
playing
ago.
very nice.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, but it's not all-star numbers.
A lot
though.
has happened in 10 years.
Wait, okay, I'm not
We had
gonna
a
lie.
black president.
Siakam's playing very well.
You're right.
And now look at where we are.
Stop.
Vucevic's stats.
Stop getting political. We're having two separate conversations on one podcast. Stop. Troll.
Wait, Andre's looking up Vucevic's stats. Pascal, his name was 50.
Better
He
keep
was
up
averaging
with his stats because he's going to be on your
15,
team
wait,
soon.
wait, 15 what?
15 points,
15.4 rebounds.
down 56%.
Oh, no, I see why they picked. So he's doing, Vucevic is doing 20.7 points and 12 rebounds a game.
What?
Yeah.
Why are they not bad?
Because the team is trash.
The team is not trash anymore.
The team is trash.
They've had talent the last 2 years.
They're still trash.
They've had talent the last 2 years. Wait a second, Jonathan Simmons, Evan Fournier. Wait a second, Aaron Gordon.
The team on its own. I don't know.
Bamba now. He's all right. He's all right.
They're 11th in the East. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's the way it is.
They're 11?
They're 11.
They started off okay. They were like in the playoff race.
Last year was the same thing. They started off pretty well. People were like, oh, they might make the playoffs.
They just have a lot of big man power, but I'm assuming they don't have a lot of shooters. That has to be it. And no real point guard.
Or coach.
Coach also.
I don't know who is the coach.
Good question.
Who knows anything about what's going on in Orlando?
No one. Because no one's paying attention to them.
Man.
People from Orlando.
Wait, so who got done from the All-Star game?
Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan.
He got if you say that he did get dubbed, then he got dubbed for LaMarcus.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
So you're saying LaMarcus shouldn't have made it?
Yeah.
100%. What's DeMar stats?
Let's bring him up right now.
Yeah, come on.
Let's do it.
Because it's easy to be like, oh, he didn't deserve it, but LaMarcus had like 40-something point game. You look at Tobias Harris' stats.
Yeah, I am.
Josh is in his bag. All right, so this season, they're actually pretty close. DeMar DeRozan's averaging 21 points, 6.3 rebounds, 6.2 assists on 46% shooting.
Tired of this.
His 3-point field goal is 17%. No.
His 3-point?
Yeah, bro.
DeMar. How much was he averaging? How many points?
He's averaging 21 points, but 17% from the 3-point line.
Okay. Tobias is averaging 20.8, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 50% from the field, 42% from
who would you take out?
88% from free throw.
Yeah, I should have put him in there. I agree.
But over who though? Over who?
All right, let me look at these names again.
I mean, I'll give
What's
it
LaMarcus
to
doing?
LaMarcus is doing 21 essentially, 9 and 2. So he was doing only a little bit better than DeMar.
What's
so it was
Lillard
pretty
doing?
close.
Let's see what Lillard's doing.
Yeah,
as well.
because I feel like
ESPN, control your websites, guy.
Go to Basketball Reference.
ESPN, you bugging out.
So
Acting like you're trying to hear things.
Damian Lillard is doing 26 points a game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 45% shooting, 37%. Yeah, he's doing well. 90% from the free throw line.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Lillard's always wrong.
He is. He needs a better team.
Yo, wait, Carl Anthony Towns is Dominican?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know?
What
He's a Zoe.
He's a Zoe?
He's not. He's
Yo!
Dominican, bro.
Actually, I think he is, but like half.
You think so? I was looking it up one time.
He's half something.
He's half black, I think.
Half Dominican and half what?
Half Dominican, half black. I think he's half black.
The Dominican Republic is a country.
You
talking about?
I think
he's half Asian.
Black American. That's what I think.
Oh, you gotta get that right.
That's a fact.
I know Dominicans are black. But that's a different story for me.
That's a different podcast.
That's a different podcast.
That's a different podcast.
I know they're black, but they ain't. That's
Yo!
I'm just saying. That's a different podcast.
Yo.
Whoa.
Yo. It's for the Platanos y Collard Greens.
Oh, no.
Wait, what did you?
Platanos y Collard Greens. It's a Dominican black collaboration.
Plantain and collard greens?
Platanos.
Okay. Well, that being said, I stand by the fact that DeMar DeRozan was dubbed.
See that?
DeMar DeRozan was dubbed. But I also agree with Josh since he just brought up the stats about Tobias Harris.
Wait, but if you put it to Tobias Harris, we can take that.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
It's hard to say people got dubbed in the Western Conference. A lot of outsiders.
So then, should we change how we're making these teams? Just pick the.
What do you mean we? What power did you have?
Let's make a demand. We're gonna sign a petition.
He voted. You did.
That's right.
Wait, you didn't vote for nobody?
Nah.
Me either.
Violent.
I forgot.
Violent.
I
voted for Steven Adams.
I voted for
You,
Paul George.
whoa! Are you serious?
Yep, that's serious. I voted for Steve.
I voted for Paul George.
I voted for Paul George, Russell Westbrook, and Steven Adams, and Dirk Nowitzki.
Wait, hold on. Here, listen to
You want
this.
Steven Adams?
Listen to this. Who'd you vote for on the Knicks?
Who'd I vote for on the Knicks? And his cancer.
Did you read?
You're damn right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a second. Who'd you vote for on the Celtics?
It's a fact.
No one.
You said Kyrie.
Who'd you vote for on the Bulls?
No one. It's not. I'm not a Bulls fan.
You sure?
Yes.
All right.
That's where the roots were.
He thinks, you don't know.
Tina used to be a Bulls fan. Yeah, she's
So what is she now?
she doesn't watch basketball anymore.
Oh, she just plays 2K?
So she just won all her rings and dipped out of basketball completely. It's the OJ family. She just
Once again, you can't be calling
saw,
them a family.
saw a bunch of rings won and then just said, I'm dipping from basketball.
Nah, she did for Derrick Rose.
So she's a Timberwolves fan.
She's a light-skinned fan. Word to Andre.
What you mean she did for Derrick Rose?
Derrick Rose used to be a favorite player.
He's gonna
Oh no!
The people don't know what we're talking about right now.
Yo.
I'm sorry, no.
All right, we're done talking about basketball for today. I think we gotta go. We've gone too far. We're talking about Dominicans.
Tobias Harris should have been on the All-Star team.
Politics. Oh my gosh, what?
I said Tobias Harris should have been on the All-Star team.
Should have?
Yes.
Who are you taking off, man?
And Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose should not have been. Like, it's a good thought, but no.
The East needs to get it together.
Derrick Rose needs to play in the East.
Who are you taking off?
Derrick Rose does not need to play in the East anymore.
He does.
For what?
Just to dominate. Just for the heck of it.
You think Derrick Rose is to dominate?
I don't know.
He'll be a starter. He might have been an all-star on the East.
Yeah, honestly.
Reserve?
Probably,
Yeah, he would have been an all-star on the East.
So I'm saying he needs to go back to the East because now he's finally. I don't know if he's playing like his MVP season.
I'm still one of
but like he's still
definitely
good.
not. I'm one of those.
You should delete the Wizards from the NBA.
Okay, anyway, I still that's going to the point.
It's gonna be that in 4 days.
4 days. You watch Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis is going to be on the New York Knicks.
Whoa. Okay.
Calling it right now. Okay. This is everything the Knicks are going to do. They're going to trade for Anthony Davis. They're going to get Kevin Durant. They're going to get Kyrie Irving.
Why did we trade KP for Anthony Davis instead of
because they don't understand.
DeAndre Jordan.
Because why would Pelicans do that?
Why would they do that?
Why would Pelicans do that?
Because you got to trade it for somebody.
We don't know if they might have tried that. Pelicans like no. They couldn't.
Maybe, but they got to trade him. You can't say that.
His health may not be where they thought it was going to be.
He's healthy. I feel like he could play right now.
There also could be a situation where, like, maybe they just told KP, like, yo.
That could be the whole thing.
It could be he's healthy.
Yeah, because I feel like they were holding him back to reduce his value.
It could have been just like, yo, you're not playing for this season. That's it. And he's tight. He's tight. I'm out of here.
That's why he was running on his Instagram.
I'm out of here fast. Look at me run. Look at me stride.
Tears up ACL.
Send y'all a scouting video.
Look at my drip.
Don't mind it. Just don't mind it. I told y'all before, 1 cube.
He got 1 cube.
1 cube on his neck.
Icy. It's gonna be a good day.
That's crazy. But I think with that, this is a solid place. I know we said a lot. We said a lot. So thank you, y'all, for joining us for this episode.
You still didn't tell me who you taking off the West. But
who am I taking off? I said LaMarcus Aldridge like 4 times.
No, you named 2 people that should be on it. Tobias. And
we all know Derrick Rose is going to be on it. So realistically, I would take LaMarcus off and either replace him with DeMar DeRozan or Tobias Harris.
No, wait, I just wanted to ask one question.
Yeah, I'm trying to end this.
So people been saying like,
trying to see a Super Bowl or something.
No,
you might watch that.
People been saying like maybe Russell Westbrook shouldn't be on it.
People
are saying like they don't care about his triple double.
Hold on, that might be another podcast because I got some stuff to say about Westbrook. But I'm disappointed.
We got to go 2 hours.
People are saying they don't care about triple doubles anymore.
Who's saying that?
That's the truth. That's a fact.
Why?
That's a fact. First of all,
no, because you know what? People be hyping the hell out of Nikola Jokic for getting a single
because
triple.
his team wins. There's an impact.
The Thunder's the second best team in the league.
Thunder's not winning, bro.
Thunder's the second best team in the league right now.
Yeah, but we've seen the Thunder be like number 1, number 2, and what happened?
They're number 2 right now.
No, with Jokic? With Jokic?
This is the furthest they've ever gotten, bro.
You've never seen Jokic?
Denver's just now against number 1.
Exactly. We've seen the Thunder be good already, and look what happens. We already know.
What was that something that was
when Durant was on the team?
Exactly. That was years ago.
That wasn't that long ago.
That was years ago.
When Durant was on the team. You just explained that. When Durant was on the team.
That was that long ago. That's at least 3 years now, bro.
That's not that long.
That's at least 3 years.
In NBA terms, that's not that long.
Either way, that was when Durant was on the team.
It's a whole different team.
They were losing with Durant. Now they got Paul George. What do you think they're going to do?
They're going to win.
Win what?
I don't know. They're going to win a game. They might win a series. Get to the second round.
All right.
Honestly, no. I don't know who said it the other day.
Bonus topic, I guess.
If I'm the first person to say it, I'm going to say it. In the playoffs, the Thunder are going to be the biggest adversaries to the Warriors. I'm saying it right now, and I'm backing it.
That's not controversial.
The only reason I bring that up is to say I think it's pretty ridiculous. People are saying
100%. That's
They
ridiculous.
don't mean anything.
Why do they don't mean anything?
They don't
Tell me
mean
another
anything.
player that can do this.
That could do this?
No
James
one.
Harden.
James Harden can do this? So
Yeah.
why isn't he?
Because his big men are not getting out of the way for him to get rebounds.
I think it's ridiculous to say. The man's out here getting triple doubles
Every night.
taking it like just for granted. I think it's ridiculous.
I mean, look, we saw the triple doubles last year. We saw the triple doubles before.
Because he's
Paul
making
George
history.
is the biggest difference.
No, he is. I'm
He
not,
is.
I'm not
Paul
saying
George is the starter
I'm
on
not
the
saying
thing.
no. That's a fact. Paul George is the biggest difference.
And he's balling out. He's an
People are
MVP
really saying,
candidate.
Like, they don't care. And people are saying like questioning whether he deserves an All-Star spot or even All NBA.
Because
like, 1,
he's
2,
not
3
playing
All
that
NBA.
well. Just
He is, bro.
Getting triple double is playing well enough.
Compared
It's not,
to him?
Hold on.
Wait, his stat,
No.
compared to a lot of those people on the West right now.
Okay, if Russell Westbrook wasn't getting triple doubles the way he is, if he was just taking all the shots trying to be the number one scorer,
He is.
the Thunder. No, he's not.
He takes a lot in the fourth quarter when it's
He
close.
takes
game.
a lot of shots, but
he's taking a lot of-
but on most games he's okay with Paul George being the number one scorer. and
Paul
the
George
offensive
takes
option.
you there, right? Westbrook tries to finish it off, and he can't shoot right now. And he was never the best shooter.
He was never the best shooter.
And he was never.
But
the
I'm
best
saying when Russell
That is all
Westbrook,
true.
when Russell Westbrook is getting rebounds and pushing the ball forward and getting assists and setting up guys, the Thunder are at their best.
Here's the thing with that though, against great NBA teams, you're not going to do that all the time. You have to have a great half court offense.
They do.
Until the fourth quarter.
They have that.
Until the fourth quarter. Until the fourth quarter.
But not even the entire fourth quarter.
Either way,
When do you win the game? After the fourth quarter is when it's done.
But they have that.
I'm just saying, it's not the whole fourth
great
quarter.
half-court offense now.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
We
that.
see that.
Bro, they are the second best team in the league. They are the second
Arguably.
best team. Nope, not
Record-
arguably.
I don't know.
Record-wise.
Okay, all right. If they play the Rockets, I got the Rockets.
If they play the Rockets, I got the Thunder.
I got a Thunder.
It's close. It's close.
It's not close at all.
What?
It's not close.
The Rockets are going to win
They
that.
just got dismantled by the
I'm not-
Nuggets
I'm
the other
Because
night.
James Harden is tired. Let him relax.
I'm not going to say it's
Streak
not
after
close,
streak.
but I got the.
I'm not saying to say,
I'm not saying it's not close.
by
I
it's
got
not
the-
close. I'm saying it's going to be at least a 10-point difference.
I don't know about that.
Like in total?
Yeah.
For the series?
No. Like in a single game. Are we going?
So
are we
each
saying a
game-
7-game series?
Each game is going to be decided by 10 points.
Probably.
Crazy.
Because the Rockets are not that nice. It's just James Harden.
Whoa.
It's just
Whoa.
James Harden.
But James Harden's breaking Will's records.
Because he's great. His team is not. And that's a fact.
But he's good enough.
Good enough
To
is not
beat
good
the
enough in
Thunder
this league.
To beat the Thunder,
In a series?
yeah.
Nah.
Not the Western Conference Finals, like second round, first round, yeah. Because that's nothing to James Harden right now. But the Western Conference Finals, the finals, nah, he can't get it done. Like if the Thunder meet him in the Western Conference Finals, then maybe the Thunder might get it. But, thank you. He's showing us his baby nephew.
Young Zoe,
Yeah,
My boy.
Shout out to all the Zoes.
including Lonzo.
Not
Be in
including
New
Lonzo.
Orleans.
No, the Lakers apparently matched it.
That's what.
Their offer, because the Lakers made the Pelicans matched the offer, because the Lakers made yeah.
Imagine LeVar got sent to New Orleans.
LeVar?
LeVar, Ball.
He's been quiet because he's in LA. He's going
Facts.
to start hyping up New Orleans. Watch.
Facts.
He's gonna put the whole
Imagine
city
he says,
on.
I'm putting New Orleans on my back.
Yeah.
Becomes the biggest thing out of New Orleans.
That's a fact.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, look, Westbrook. I'm sorry, I'm not impressed.
New Orleans people must be tight.
Yeah.
The Saints got
Yeah.
violated. Now they love Anthony Davis.
All in like a week.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Yo, if they lost
Yo,
when
prayers
Anthony
up.
Davis said, "That's it. This team, the
Prayers
city
up.
is not for me. I'm
prayers
out."
up for Louisiana. But you know why Anthony Davis is not going to the Lakers? Because his jersey literally says no.
You got it.
All right,
You got it.
that
And
was
with
funny,
that,
huh?
and with that,
You're not talking about Westbrook anymore.
nah. And with that, well, that's next episode. And with that,
All right.
thank you for joining us for this episode of Fast Breaks. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace. 4 days.
You watch
You watch
4 days.
LeBron.
James
Nah, that's old.
Is it
That's old.
already.
That's
It was-
old. That's old.
crazy?
That's old.
Go everybody but the Patriots. But the Patriots probably got it.
Patriots are gonna win this one.
Probably.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. When this comes out, the decision will be made. So let's not look stupid.
Either way, Tom Brady.
Let's drop it tonight.
Yo, We'll talk about Tom Brady like that.
All right, let's just end it. Thank you, y'all.
That man's a cooler.